Welcome back to the EASHL. Well, the challenge has been laid and it's been accepted. Time to find out who gets chirping rights in this one. Just moments away from puck drop, both teams seem ready to go. The Beavers kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. Pokes it away in his own end. Slides the puck down low. The Blackhawks will play it in their own end. Handles the pass at center. Oh, what a save! I can't believe he kept it out.
I don't even know how he got to that puck there, James. Goalie coaches are going to continually work on position. Well, this has nothing to do with it. This is all about, Will, getting to the puck and being acrobatic in your crease.
New Jersey's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Takes the pass. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Chicago's looking to break out of their own end. Oh, did he ever rock him in the open ice?
He knew exactly what he was doing with that
hit. And they are on the board quickly in this one.
Well, it's because they were ready, James. I mean, the first 5 strides right from puck drop were urgent, and when you're aggressive and you're urgent on the puck, you find a way to put it in.
New Jersey's got the game's first goal here in the first, and perfect road approach, right? Silence the crowd, Cheryl.
Well, yeah, and you got to start with some energy, and you got to get your lines into the game right away, and that's exactly what they did. They were like a wave of momentum, and they capitalized on their opportunity.
Moves the puck along the half wall. Oh, and there's a big-time hit.
Plus a massive and timely hit there, James.
He scores! Tie game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer.
Chicago's ability to counter-strike on full display here in the first.
Yeah, they really did. I feel like they've inserted some tempo to their game, right? They were flat, but they found a way to physically engage, and once you do that, you're more into the game. Your legs are firing, and they've gotten some opportunity, and they wind up getting the equalizer because of it.
New Jersey's gained possession along the boards. The Beavers move the puck in the defensive zone. Handles it again. Quick pass to Cheek. And that's knocked away by Fawcett. Chicago's got a hold of it against the wall. Looking to set up offensively. Looks to set up at the point now. Glides along the blue line. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. There's the whistle. We've got an offside. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. The Beavers played along the boards. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Handles the puck. Oh, what a great glove save on the play.
Sometimes when you have no time to think, you make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Oh, what a save with the glove. Tries to feed it over to Stankoven. Here's a centering pass, and he'll hang on to it to regroup here for a moment. Trying to engage a little physicality here. Steps inside the line. Quick feed to Cheek. Quick shot with the stop.
Curtis finds a way to make an incredible high-danger save there, James. I mean, he's so athletic, quick to be able to keep that out of the net.
Past the halfway mark of this period, it's all tied up. New Jersey's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Chicago's got the puck in their own end. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Chicago's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Lowers the boom with that hit. New Jersey's got it behind the net. And he takes the feed. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Stankoven's going to play it against the half wall. What a steal in his own end. The Beavers will play it from the defensive zone. And that's a smart heads-up play by Stankoven. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. And now he passes up to Tremblay. Oh, smart heads-up play to put that one away. New Jersey's got the puck. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end.
Well, the game is all about timing here, James, and now they're in front, so these next few shifts are critical. They want to play with a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing.
Chicago's got up by one here in this opening frame, but there's a lot of game to go here.
Yeah, and I always feel like those next few shifts are critical because you know your opponent, they're either going to respond or they're not. If they don't respond and you're on your toes, you push them back and you look for a second.
Slides it over to Tremblay. Takes a shot. All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number 1 comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fun one tonight. Welcome back, everybody. James Cebulski with you. Period number 2. The middle frame ready to go. Here we go. Middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
New Jersey's trailing in this game because they haven't had any urgency around the puck. They've been chasing the game, and they haven't had any possession time.
Moves it to the middle, and that doesn't connect. Moves it to Stankoven. Chicago's got the puck against the half wall. Came up with the save on that play.
Tremblay is going to have to keep his head up throughout this game. No one liked that play earlier that injured their player. The crowd is frustrated, including the bench. He'll have to be aware when that puck's on his stick. Well, it's a close game, and you need a shot in the arm sometimes, and the best way to do that is to physically engage. And the response to that hit, you just have a look at the bench, and you know that the team is bumped.
Chicago's won it. Sends it over to Stankoven. And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck leaves the zone. Delayed penalty coming up here. Howard's got the puck in his own zone. Moves it quickly over to Stankoven. Whistle blows, stopping the play.
Such a tough penalty to take when the game's within reach. They're looking for the equalizer. Now they find themselves shorthanded.
Here's the first look at the power play.
Well, with their first power play of the game, you don't have to worry about getting in. It's already in there, but you do have to worry about winning the faceoff, the most critical piece to possessing the puck. Once they get that possession, they can get the setup and the options that they want.
Oh, what a glove save there! He read that perfectly! Power play set to roll on as the centers get ready for the faceoff. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. New Jersey's got it in their own zone. And they get some breathing room as the puck leaves the defensive end. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. New Jersey's looking to break out and manages to clear the zone. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. New Jersey's got a hold of the puck. Strong penalty-killing execution as both sides are now back to even strength.
This power play unit was stagnant, James. They didn't create any offense. They didn't get any pucks to the net, and there were really no chances.
Chicago's got the puck. Moves it on over to Howard. Chicago's got it along the wall. Moves the pass in front, and that's stopped. Slides the puck down low. Sends it down low. New Jersey's got the puck. Trying to clear the puck from his own end. And they get the job done. And that's off a stick. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. New Jersey's got the puck in the defensive end. Here's a short pass to Cheek. And he slides it quickly to Tremblay. He says, let's get physical on that play. Goes right to the crease. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Blackhawks have been handed 2 for interference.
Well, this is a critical juncture of the game. You've got the 1-goal lead, and now you take a penalty. The PK unit has to be the task and kill this off.
The Blackhawks take possession off the faceoff. New Jersey's got possession here in the neutral zone. Shakes off the coverage. Slides the puck over. Takes a slap shot from the point. Oh, he'll feel that one. What a block.
Well, he's firing on all cylinders here, getting to that shot lane. He really anticipates the greatest threat on the ice, and he makes sure that he redirects that puck.
Takes that pass back at the point. And that goes off course off a body. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. One last gas to make something happen on this power play. Moves it around along the half wall. Forces the turnover. They can't convert on the power play. They still trail in this one.
The next shift is critical, James. They had the opportunity on the power play to get back in it and get the equalizer. Now they're down by 1, so they have to manage some energy here, and they have to dictate pace and get back in the game.
New Jersey's got control of it now from their own end. Here's a chance. Lead pass ahead. Picked up along the boards by Tremblay. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Here in the late goings of the period, it's a 2-1 hockey game. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. From the right side, takes the pass. Puck knocked loose in the neutral zone. New Jersey's got possession of the puck. Centering pass in front. Great defensive hits up play to pick it off. Chicago's looking to break out of their own end. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Slides it across. Here's a chance in front. Huge steal in his own end. Smart heads up play to neutralize the threat. All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner. teams are lined up, and they are ready to get this third period underway. And the puck is dropped, and we are underway here in the third. 2/3 of the way to the finish line, and this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
New Jersey's not going to be able to get back in this game if they sit on the perimeter and they continue to chase the game, James. They've got to be urgent on it. They've got to hound pucks, and then they got to get going north. But when they do, they have to have an attack mentality. They've been sitting back all game. They've been flat, and they're lucky. They're fortunate that they're still in this game.
We're still in the early stages of this period. The Blackhawks lead at 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far. New Jersey's got it in the offensive zone. Shuts it down with the paddle. What a stop.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
The Beavers look to start the transition game. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Takes the feed. And reads the play perfectly and picks off the pass. Let's see what the officials are calling.
When I played, I was a PKer here, James, and you know when you jump the boards that you're out there to do a job. It is your role to make sure you stymie that offense and you get your team back to even.
Another special teams opportunity for both sides as the man advantage unit is back to work again.
As the power play unit steps out on the ice, they've got to reset mentally here, James, and just get rid of all the other opportunities that they've had and forget about them, because the time is the present right now, and they've got to make good on this one.
And it's turned aside with a glove. McDavid's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. Chicago's won the draw. Here's a chance. Denies him. Denies him again.
McDavid's dialed in and anticipating the play so effectively, making a huge save from a dangerous spot on the ice.
Cross-corner dump in. Sends the pass over. And he loses control here. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Trying to get the off the post. Time running out with this man advantage. Here we go. Down the right side and into the zone. Fawcett's got it against the boards. And time expires on the power play. Both teams back to even.
You get the nod to go out there on the power play and make a difference, and you don't. It's frustrating, and it's a real momentum killer.
Big-time defensive play. Here they come on the rush. Here's a chance.
And you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they've worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal.
Chicago's been going in one direction all night long, and that's to the net, and they lead it in this third. Shot! And cut that one out of the net. And pokes the puck loose inside the offensive end. Knocked away. The Beavers have it now. Intercepts it at center. And they cough it up at center. Feeds it across. And just like that, from out of nowhere, comes up with the puck. Rips it from the blue line. Denies it with the save. Covers it up. We'll get a stoppage in play. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The Blackhawks now lead by 2. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Here they come on the attack. The Blackhawks played along the wing. Here's a chance. Scores! And look who's at it again.
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want, because he's been all around the net.
Chicago's added yet New Jersey's got the puck along the wall. Here's a shot, and he comes up with a stop there.
Curtis hasn't had to do very much tonight, but he does turn that shot aside, and it's important to make sure that you stay in the game and you're ready at all times for a shot on net, and he is, and he makes that save.
They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. New Jersey's got the puck. And he takes the pass. Quick pass to Tremblay. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Along the half wall with the puck. You'll need more than that to beat him. Quick feed to Stankoven. And offside, we'll get a reset here. And both centers glide into the dot as a face-off set to resume. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. Oh, they'll be forced to start over from center as the puck leaves the zone. Here's a feed in front. Oh, but he comes up with a stop. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. Passes it over. Scores! And a little sign of life here. The Beavers have to find a way to get a couple more here if they want to try to salvage this one.
Taking calculated risks, James, and jumping into the attack and pressing upwards. Now, you may give up some opportunities the other way, but you got to go for it.
Moves it to Cheek. Forces the turnover in the defensive zone. From the neutral zone now. Play whistle dead as the puck goes into the bench, and I think that woke up a few players. Getting into the later stages of this period. New Jersey still behind the 8 balls. They trail by 2 goals. Scoops up the puck now. Here they come on the attack. Grabs the puck at center. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Oh, he'll feel that one. Less than 60 seconds left here in the final frame. New Jersey's grabbed a hold of the puck. Handles the pass. Here's an opportunity in front of the net. Chicago's got the puck along the boards. Skates to the crease. Oh, denied on the play. Wow!
Oh, that's a true competitor's save. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across with a desperation save to keep his team alive. I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Well, listen to this place here tonight. They got their money's worth, and these fans are on their feet saluting. A job well done by the home team tonight. And that's broken out by Fawcett.
Chicago's working hard in all areas of the ice. Defense is structure, and it needs to happen in all 3 zones. When you're talking about stick positioning, they're doing a great job of taking away passes.
That's it. There's the final horn to close this one up. The Blackhawks really came through in the clutch when it mattered tonight, Cheryl.
Yeah, they really did, James, and it's really important that they executed when they had the opportunity, and then they shut it down in their own zone, in particular in the dying minutes of the game.